Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Weidner from MassageChairRelief.com, and today I want to talk to you and demonstrate to you how the remote control works for the iRobotics 7 massage chair from Luraco. It's a very unique remote control. It's the first remote control that has an operating system like a smartphone. And so when you turn on the phone, on the remote, it looks like you've got a phone interface. It's very easy to use, very user-friendly, and we're going to show you how that works today. Now, one thing I just want you to notice is that the remote control can store in this little pouch, and there's a pouch on either side, so you can put the remote control on either side. Now when you look at it, it looks like a smartphone. Here's the power button. We're going to turn on the chair, and it'll immediately, here's your 9 auto programs. And you hear the gal talking? That's the voice response. There you go. She's great when you first get the chair, but after a while she starts to annoy you, and you can shut that off with the settings button, which is down here, up here on the settings. You can turn off the voice response. But for general purposes, I just want to give you an overview of how the remote control works. You'll see up here it says auto, and these are your 9 auto programs. And then here's the manual settings. So you can manually adjust where you want the chair to go. You can have it go to your neck or your mid-back or low back. You can turn on whatever airbags you want to turn on. You can adjust the spot where it's working on you. And then when you do turn on some of these areas, you also get the option to adjust the speed of the rollers and whether you're using kneading and tapping, or tapping alone. And then you can also, like I mentioned, you can adjust the settings there. And here's the voice response. You can shut her down, screen brightness, time settings, passcode, sleep settings, system information, whatnot. And then of course you've got music, and there is underneath here on the remote control, there's a slot for an SD card that comes with the chair. You can download music to that SD card and play the music from here. And then of course up here in the top right corner, there's an information page. And this is fantastic because this gives you the layout of the body and what parts of the body, what musculoskeletal components of the body affect the visceral components of the body. So you'll see here that there's I guess you could call them meridian points or acupressure points, but there are certain things, and you look here, it'll tell you what working on this part of your body will do for other parts of the body. For example, here, shoulder pain is affected by some muscles in the legs. Blood pressure can be affected by certain pressure points in the feet. So anyways, it's a very cool educational tool, and there's an arrow here that shows you other options from the back, and of course with the hands and the feet. So for reflexology and for hand pressure points. Great thing. And then down here is the heat function. You can increase or decrease the intensity of the heat. Now it's at 2. Push the button. Now it's at 3, 4, all the way up to 5. And all the intensity adjustments, whether it's heat intensity or roller intensity or airbag intensity, have settings from 1 to 5. And then here's a section that says adjust. And here we can adjust the positioning of the chair back, the angle of the ottoman, the length of the ottoman, bringing it out or in for a longer, shorter body. Seat angle adjust, so you can adjust the angle of the seat. There's a zero gravity button there, and a shoulder adjustment button. So when it's doing the body scan, and if you feel like you need to override the scan, you use the shoulder adjustment during the scan. It'll move the rollers up or down if you need it higher or lower. And then we have an intensity adjustment schedule here for the back, for the rollers and for the airbags. We'll have a separate video on that. And then of course the user function, which is fabulous. You can save, I believe it's up to 8 different users for 8 different programs. So let's say you have a particular manual or auto program that you love, you can save that. And if it's an auto program and you open up that user program later, it overrides the scan. You don't have to wait for the scan to be done, which on this chair takes about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And then let's say your spouse or significant other or a child or a parent comes in and wants to use the chair and they like a certain setting, you can save their setting for the next time they sit in the chair. So the user settings are fabulous. Not many chairs have them, but they are a great feature to have, and it's also a great way to override the body scan. And then the one last thing I want to show you is you have your different programs here. And if you want to change a program, like it defaults to the health program. Of the auto programs, it defaults to that one. Let's say I want to switch to morning. You push the morning button and you're good to go. Of course, the gal is going to talk, and if that's driving you nuts, you can shut her down. But you can change the program from here if you want to try something different. And that's how the remote control works. It's very easy, very user-friendly, just like a smartphone, as I mentioned. And then if you want to shut the chair off, push the power button, it shuts it off, and it restores the chair position back up to neutral. That is how you use the remote for the iRobotics 7 massage chair from Luraco. Very nice remote control. And I'll have a separate video on how to adjust the intensity and a separate video on the manual settings, but this gives you a really good introduction on how to use it. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel, and of course, help us spread the word about massage chairs by sharing this video or any of our videos on your Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, or Twitter accounts. We appreciate you helping us spread the word about massage chairs. Well, I'm Dr. Weidner from MassageChairRelief.com, and I will see you again on the next video. Bye-bye.